Today we're going to go over how to use the online bibliography and citation generator EasyBib. It's better for you if you create an EasyBib account, and the reason is that EasyBib will store all your citations for you, and then when you're ready at the end of your research and project work to print out that final list of resources, creating your bibliography or works cited page, you can simply log back into your account and print it off. Now, when you register for the first time to create your account, EasyBib wants you to put in an email address. So if you have a Gmail or an AOL or a Yahoo email address, they make it pretty easy for you right there, and you can use that Gmail, AOL, or Yahoo email password as well. If you don't have an email account, you can still create an EasyBib account using a fake email address. EasyBib does give you the permission to use a fake email address. So for instance, let's say your name is Susan Jones. You could make up the fake email address similar to your username for computers, just to keep it simple for you to remember. So Jones, Susan, say your middle initial is L, and then at email.com. Okay, email.com is not an email provider. And then you would use your computer 5-digit password, again, to keep it easy for you to remember, as your EasyBib password. Just write down whatever your account information is for EasyBib. Write that down someplace. Now, I am not going to log into an account today. I'm simply going to review how to cite resources and start your bibliography with EasyBib. So notice you have a blank, almost like a URL kind of drop-down screen, and the button Cite This. And the tabs above that, website, book, newspaper, journal, database, and all 59 options. All right, so EasyBib has a database of 1 to 2, maybe 3 trillion different resources that it can pull from to help you cite. And the top 5 types of resources used in EasyBib are website, book, newspaper, journal, database. So if you're trying to cite something, one of these 5, make sure you've got your tab highlighted. Because if you're highlighted a website and you put in a book's title, EasyBib's going to come back, no resources found. That's because you're in the wrong type of resource. If you're trying to cite something that isn't one of these top 5, click on all 59 options. Say you want to cite a photograph. Look at all the different things you can cite. Television, radio show, map or chart, a letter, an interview. But for today's purposes, we're going to do a website and a book. Let's start with book. I am doing research on plants, and I have a book that I've used for my research, and I want EasyBib to help me cite it. So I'm going to put in the title, The Plant Hunters. Now, I have a subtitle on my book, so I'm going to go ahead and put in the subtitle too. Well, let's just try it without the subtitle. Let's see what happens when I click Cite This, The Plant Hunters. Look how many different books in EasyBib's database have the title The Plant Hunters. So it might be best for me to go back and put in that subtitle, True Stories of Their Daring Adventures. I don't think you have to put the whole thing in. I'm not going to put, oops, spelled true wrong. There's like 5 more words. Let's just see if I can do it with these additional words. And there, instead of having all those different choices, I have 2. It looks like these are exactly the same, so I'm just going to pick the top one by clicking select. Now, still we don't have a citation because EasyBib wants you to take responsibility for the information in your citation. It starts you out, but then you've got to please confirm or modify the information below. We get our data from outside sources, so please double check. All right, so let's see. Author, Anita Sylvie. Yes, that is correct. Source title, The Plant Hunters. True Stories of Their Daring Adventures to the Far Corners of the Earth. Correct. Publisher, Farrar, Straus, Giroux. Correct. I am looking on the book's title page and the back of the title page to double check this information. City of publication, New York, that's correct. And the year it was published, 2012. All right, so everything's correct. I'm now ready to create my citation, and I'm going to click that button, Create Citation. And there is my citation. Now remember, a citation is a formal note that lets the reader or viewer of your project see what resources you used. All citations are in a very precise format. For a book, it's always author first with last name, comma, first name, and a period. Then the title of the book in italics, and then a period. Then the place where the book was published, and a colon. Then the company who published it, and a comma. And the year it was published, and a period. And then finally, the fact that it was a print resource you used, the word print and period. And notice in my 2 lines that the second line is indented from the first line. This is proper citation formatting, and lucky for you, EasyBib puts it in the proper format for you. If I scroll down, I can see that it has in fact started my bibliography page. All right, so now I'm going to go to my website that I've been researching off of, and I'm going to add that to my citations. And here's the great thing about EasyBib. While you're researching online, you can have your EasyBib account up so that if in fact you do find a good resource, go ahead and cite it. Why write down where you got it from? Why try to remember a week from now what the URL was? If you're using information from the site, go ahead and create the citation in EasyBib. So here is my article that I located, Common Sense Plants Constantly Catch a Whiff of Their Neighbor's Perfume, and I am going to highlight the URL, right click and copy. Go back to EasyBib and make sure my website tab is highlighted. And right click in the citation field and paste in my URL. And then I'm going to click the green button to cite this. Again, EasyBib does not finalize the citation. That's your job as the researcher. It does, however, tell you scientificamerican.com is a credible website. And that's kind of nice. Now we have to confirm. Source type, content published originally on a website. That's correct. Article title, Common Sense Plants Constantly Catching. Okay, yep, that's correct. Now notice it doesn't give, let me X out that message, the author name. We've got to go back and find the author. And there's the author, Daniel Shemovitz. And I'm going to highlight, right click, copy. Go back to EasyBib. I'm going to put it in his last name field. Now, I can't leave first name, last name in the last name field. I've just got to copy out, Control X, his first name, and Control V back into the first name field. All right, so I have first name, last name. So I've got the website title again, Common Sense. The publisher or sponsor, let's go back. And this is Scientific American. So I can either highlight it, which it's not going to let me do because it's a link. I'm going to have to just type it in there. Scientific American. All right. Electronically published. Ooh, let's see if it has a date that they put it up here. I'm looking. I don't see it. I'm going to go to the last page of the article, page 4, and see if there's a date at the bottom of the article. It does not say what date it was originally. Oh wait, there it is. May 22nd, 2012. There it is. Okay, so let me go back to EasyBib. Sometimes it's a little bit of a scavenger hunt. All right, so the 22nd of May, and I've got to put in the year 2012. Oops, 12. Notice the date accessed is filled in for us. Now, if you were going back a week later to fill this in after the fact, you would have to remember what date you first accessed and got your information off that site. All right, so now I'm going to create the citation. Again, here is our very formalized citation. Author first, last name, comma, first name. Now, a little different, the article title is in quotations, okay? And then the title of the book, where they got the article from, because if you remember, this was, if I go back to page 1, this article was adapted, right here it says adapted from What a Plant Knows, A Field Guide to Senses by Daniel Shemovitz. Okay, so they adapted it from an article or a book. So they've put that title in there, colon. Then what comes next is the publisher sponsor, and then, or the website name, and then the publisher sponsor. Then the date it first appeared online, period, the fact that it was web published, period, and then the date we accessed it. Now I'm looking down at my bibliography, and notice even though we did the website citation second, it is now first. That's because your bibliography is in ABC order. Now, if we were all finished, we could simply click Export or Print, print as a Word document. You can either click here to download or look for the print document to be formulated down here in your bar, your lower navigation bar. Let's see if it's going to open it. Oh, looks like it's not. Oh, there it goes. Opening my Word document, and here is my official bibliography. Uh-oh. It looks like I am in there. I was in the wrong format. EasyBib calls the bibliography works cited. Here's my first citation. Here's my second citation. So you're ready to print that out for your project. And that is how you use EasyBib. Good luck to everyone.